good guy. And Sergeant Megman smelled awful. You can imagine how bad it was. And they had this invisible place that they lived that nobody knew it was another zone. And in happened Sidney Hippo, also known as Captain Weirdo. And Captain Weirdo, for somehow, gets transported into this perverted zone. The 13th zone is what it actually was. It was like another dimension. And he met the people there. And he met Dr. Pervert and all the citizens of the perverted zone. But then he found out about Sergeant Megman. Yeah, Sergeant Megman was his arch enemy. See, Dr. Perverted, or Perverto as they called him, was into jazz and cool music and easy going and taking it easy. Kind of like the hippies and the, cool guy. He played instruments and everybody played music, and it was a nice place. He operated about half of the zone. But Sergeant Megman, yeah, he liked the harshest, most unnatural stuff you could ever imagine. And like I said, he smelled a lot. And he could smell anybody a mile away. That's why a lot of people kept their asses very clean, so he could not detect even a little bit of shit. And he was a real asshole. And his goal was come through the plane, this astral door to the earth, and recruit an army and come back and take over the 13th zone, and it could all be his. But luckily, Captain Weirdo found his way there and became friends with Dr. Perverto, and he found out he wasn't such a bad guy. And there's more stuff that happens later on, too, that I can't even mention now. But anyways, he becomes friends with Dr. Perverto and all the people, all the beings. Now, all the people in the perverted zone were all handicapped and very, 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 very in trouble with physical and all types of things. So it was hard for Sidney to deal with. But he said that he'd leave, and if he ever got back to Earth, he'd bring some people back to get rid of Sergeant Megman. Only, guess what happened? I don't want to tell you. I shouldn't tell you, because it's in the next episode of Captain Weirdo and the Space Rangers. Yeah, he gets a bunch of people from Earth and goes back to the 13th zone and helps Dr. Perverto hold on to his section of that astral plane or wherever they are. People don't believe this, but it's true. Stay tuned for more of Captain Weirdo's Space Adventure.